Fam, man, we back in this thing. What y'all got going on over there, man? On this beautiful Sunday. Me, I ain't doing nothing. I'm just chilling and relaxing. You probably can tell behind me in the hotel. Ain't really doing much, just chilling, baby. And it's time to get busy because hey, we're here for we're here for a little short minute, just a short minute. Y'all know how we do on live. We just have fun, but we're gonna talk about one key subject tonight. I ain't gonna go too deep in it because it's probably one of let's see. I'm gonna talk about this a little bit tonight. I'm gonna finish up the load that we on now. Y'all know we in Savannah, Georgia. If you ain't seen the real, we in Savannah, Georgia. I'm gonna finish that up, but I ain't gonna keep harboring too much on the race. I just want to hit one or two more key points on it, and we gonna move on past the rates. Cause hey, what can I say? Day one fans, y'all been rocking with your boy for a minute. And if you new, you got to go back and watch the content that we are, because we can't keep harping on the same thing. It gets to the point where either you get it or you get it. Some people get it, some people understand it, and in case of tonight's live, some people overstand it. And we gonna tap into that because I can't lie. Give you a little short background. When I first started this journey, I was just like many people. Many people. You hear so much stuff on social media. Be like, man, it costs this much to do this, or it costs this much to do this. And we talking business, not just cargo van business. When people talk about any type of business, they try to tell you the money aspect of it. You make this much money and you should be doing this much, and make sure you get your money's worth, or know your value, and all the different sayings. But nobody ever breaks down and talks about what does the market dictate? What do the people that want your service, what are they paying? Whether it's goods, products, all that stuff, whether it's actual physical manual labor, whatever the service may be, how much does it cost for your service? What should you actually be pricing yourself is? Now, don't get me wrong, I'm gonna make a video that we're gonna talk about how to, determine your rate. Because we talk about knowing your CPM, we're talking about knowing your COL. We've nipped that in the bud. We got that behind us. And I will make a video about understanding how to calculate your rate, because it gets to a point. You can kind of ask for certain rates, especially when we're talking about the transportation world. And you start talking about direct shippers, direct brokers, clients, whatever you say. That we can get to that. And we're gonna make a video on that. But not right now. We just gonna talk about understanding these rates. Because right now, after a couple of questions, doing a couple of one-on-ones, just talking to different people in general, I think there's a misconception and people are starting to overstand these rates. But before I get going, we're gonna holler at the fam. We're gonna see what you got going on over here. We got Grind TV in the building. What's go, fam? I see what you just said. You just told me the cam light is bright. I don't know. I'm in the hotel. I don't know how to damn this thing. Let's see if I can move it away a little bit. Cause it ain't, I ain't at the house. I ain't controlling these. Like I ain't got nothing but a couple of lamps. But hey, y'all tell me if this gonna help y'all. We gonna try and move it away some. Cause hey, it ain't no good if I can't make sure y'all can see your boy. So give me just a second. Give me a second. Hey, y'all know me. Y'all don't be tripping. We do everything in real time, baby. You get it how I get it. Let me see. Did that work out? Let me see. Pull this back over here some. Let's see. Y'all tell me. Did that work out a little bit better? Is that light out the way, son? Let's move this over here. I don't want y'all to not be able to hear nothing. Y'all tell me that light work a little better. Y'all let me know in the chat if that light work a little better for you. We just moved a little bit, move the lamp back a little bit. Let's see. Let's go. Let's keep going. But let me know, Grind TV. Let me know if that light did a little bit better for y'all. Let's see who. Oh, we got the Quicks in the building. The Quicks be in that building so dang on early and on time. I love it, y'all. I love y'all, man. Let's see. Let's see. What else we got? Got Green in this thing. What's up? And how you been doing out there? After man, we had such fun. Congratulating you last week, man. How you doing out there? How you doing out there? Let's see. Grind TV in this thing again. Good preparation for Drop Monday, and got a low heading back my way. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. But hey, if that light don't work for you, just let me know if it's good. Let's see. Let's see. We got Cole in the building. What's going on, fam? The soundtrack. I told y'all that the wife, she be killing it on that music, babe. I be grooving. I be going at it in the van. I'm talking about singing, going ham. So I think it's fire too. Hey, don't worry. I don't think she done. Y'all. If y'all know anything about my wife and ain't learned yet, if you've been up with us for day one, whenever she sees something, she keeps improving, and keeps getting better and better. That's how we work around here, fam. So I'm pretty sure she got more up her sleeve because she just like that. She ain't done. She ain't done. She gonna give you some more. Let's see what you got here. Jody Breeze, I just started my business. Do you have any good dispatchers? I only have one, and I tend to get stuck places. So we do. We got a couple in the fam. I don't know if they're gonna pop on tonight. Um, if they do, we hope they come on. I know we got one of the fam is Silver Fox. I know we got Rocky. He's in here, but I don't know if he's gonna be on tonight. But they coming through the comments. They all throughout the comments on the videos. It's, Silver Fox, Rocky on fire. That's two of them I can think of off the top of my head. 2J Curry's. Y'all stay in the building. Y'all be in the building on the regular, man. We love it when y'all come in here. But before I even go, because we talking about these rates, I gotta let you know what Green said. Gross 2,900 last week. My first week. It was a little heck trying to find out his bearings. Like anybody, you're not by yourself. When you get in this thing, you got to find your groove. You got to find your groove. But we got this. And in Montana, is it snowing up there? How cold is it up there? Is it cold up there? Your boy, you know me, I don't do the cold. It's winter months is like we start shutting down certain things. I just ain't going to, but we're going to take a brief second because people think it's a game out here. 2,900 in the week. I love it. I love it. You know what that tells me? You not out there trying to overstand the rates. Because it's happening. We got a lot of fam and new fam that they get it. They ask certain questions to get back on track. Like you just said, even I get off track. I started off rough. I was one load here, one load there, trying to get the numbers to make sense, knowing where I was going. And when I say overstand versus understand, I'm going to break that down in a minute. But first, let's go ahead and give you the definition of it. Now, the Merriam-Webster dictionary is basically vague. It says to keep a navigational course beyond the mark. That's that. We want the meaning that everybody knows it is. And it's basically to have a deeper, a more complete comprehension than understand. To stand on two strict conditions. Remember, I want you to keep that in mind. Two strict conditions are the sail past navigational mark, which is the Merriam-Webster dictionary. So when we talk about overstand over here, I want y'all to understand what I mean when I say overstand. Basically, when we come to race, the overstanding part comes in. We hear what people tell us. Now, granted, I would love the life where we can just listen and believe everything that everybody says. We kind of touched on this in one of the videos this past week where we talked about numbers don't lie, but people do. I won't even say as hard as they lie. They might fabricate, they might misinterpret or mislead, whatever the case may be. And that could be anybody. That can be a courier, a driver, a broker. Anybody can mislead and all that stuff. So let's talk about this overstand. In our game, there's a different types of rates. You got your spot market rates. You got your direct contract rates, even sometimes direct brokers, because you've seen your boy get them direct broker rates, and them things pay pretty good. So them direct broker rates look a lot different than spot rates and direct shipper rates or contracts. Spot market rates being ones that are a little bit of the lower end. You're going to get a little bit of lower end on those rates. But that doesn't mean that you have to accept rates that don't match what you need. So when I say overstand, I think because of what you're hearing online, whether it be social media, people that come on, even YouTube, or just people that you don't know, just telling you information because you're doing your research, which is a good thing. And it can mislead you into overstanding something that isn't as complex, or they're not giving you the direct information. Like, for example, if I tell you what you've seen in videos, like say I ran the load and it paid $250. We just did one of those from a direct shipper. If I run around and say, hey, man, I run for $250 a mile, there's times where I went over that $2 a mile. I've done $3 a mile. We know Kentucky. I mean, it was in Kentucky. Yeah, in Louisville. We did one for $300 for 3 miles. That don't mean that that's the new rate. I run for only $100 a mile. We got to be realistic. There's some people that might come in and tell you their numbers because they on contract work. You know, your boy, I don't want direct contract work because I want to be able to move how I want to, lay up and chill at the house when I want to. I don't want to be dedicated to something. So, you know, that's why I don't run like that. So I'm not telling you not to. It's just not what I want to do. But the problem that with overstanding it, because you can see it and I can show you all the videos in the world, have all the seats in the world, and show you that your boy run around roughly that dollar plus a mile, $1.10, $1.20, $1.05, $1.30. That's just as I move around the market, and I'm not explaining the circle. But I don't want you to get to the part where you might catch one video, two video, and it just so happened to be the video that be like BG ran for $2.50. BG did a load that was $2.75 or $3. You seen me do those loads. And that's the only video you caught, and you'd be like, well, I overstand because that means his number matches what everybody says in social media land. And it's like, no, you just caught that one video. Or when people make a post, they caught that one post. But then we talk to people when I say overstand, because they think they understand their bottom line number and they don't. And that's talking about CPM and COL. I'm going to use an example because I don't know if fam is in here. I don't know if it's in here, but either way it go. We had a one-on-one, and this individual is basically working with a dispatcher / courier company, however you say, and he knows his CPM, knows his COL, and he's like, BG, basically I need 70 cents a mile to make this business run. He understands his number. He understands that the business needs this much. His cost of living, his lifestyle needs this much, but combined with the two formulas that are in multiple videos, we got videos for that. If you're new here, fam, and we got them in the community post. He understands combined his number is 70 cents. He can't run for less than 70 cents. Great. And he's like, they only giving me loads that I'm getting 85, 95 cents. He understands that his number is 7, but he's overstanding because he's like, why aren't they giving me higher rates? Let's break that down. For one, you have to, the courier or the dispatch company, however you want to put it, they're going to take their percentage. In this case, the company's taking 15%. And I had to help them understand that if you get a load for 85 cents, the company takes 15%. That means it's roughly the 100%. Now, I'll give you an example. We're going to use raw numbers. We'll just say 1,000. So if you're going 1,000 miles, $1 a mile is 1,000. If you're only getting the load for 85 cents a mile, you're getting $8.50 to go 1,000 miles. Based off of social media world, they'll be like, don't do it. For some reason in this game, we forget the part of when you start any business. I'm not telling you to just run and take stuff for no money. When you getting that feet wet, you learning, and you got to get started. Some people get started and run straight into the thousands. Get the $1 a mile, $1.50 a mile, $1.75. Some people start off with a courier company or dispatcher. You might be getting 85, 90, 95 cents a mile. That doesn't mean you won't make money. In this case, if we said 1,000 miles, it goes $1 a mile is 1,000. You're getting paid $8.50 because you're running for 85 cents a mile. The broker getting their $1.50, or not the broker, the dispatcher's getting their $1.50 because the 15%. So you're like, man, I need $700 to run this business. That's what the 70 cents a mile will come in. So that leaves you with $150 to pay after you pay your business expenses, put the money aside for your personal life, your COL. You got $150 left. And you'll be like, this ain't worth it. Because everybody else say they out there running for $1.50. We'll touch on that tomorrow's video. But say if you was running $1.50, that means $1,500. You're running for $1.10, that means $1,100 on that $1,000 load, 1,000-mile load. And that individual, because he understands the 700 goes to his personal and his business, he's like, I'm only left with 150. This ain't enough. You're only looking at that one load. Say, and this is just hypothetical, everything. We're using the numbers because numbers don't lie. If you get 2 loads a week, maybe 3, and you do that over the course of a month, let's just say 10 loads, hypothetical, 10 loads, 1,000 miles, each load, you only get 700 go to your business, you get 85 cents per load, you get $8.50 altogether, 700 for your business, you only got $150 left, and you like, this ain't enough. But if you do that 10 times, at the end of the month, that's $1,500. $1,500 because you're saying that 85 cents ain't enough. I'm not talking about you ballers out there that's still saying it ain't enough. So let's do that over the course. I'm gonna just say 10 months because I want you to take time off. So we're gonna say roughly 2 months a week here throughout the year for a total of 2 months worth of weeks throughout the year. So we'll just say 10 months. That 1,500, that 85 cents a mile, you do that 1,500 throughout the whole year for 10 months. That's a $15,000. So you have your money that goes to your business, money that goes to your cost of living, and that 85 cents a mile that you're running ends up being $15,000 extra at the end of the year. Now you're gonna reinvest in your business, go take some fun times with your family. I get all that, but that's that extra 15,000 that you said that 85 cents wouldn't do it because you understand your number, but you're overstanding the rate based off of people giving you the wrong information. And last time I checked, after you pay all your bills, whether it be personal and business, and at the end of the year you left with 15,000, sounds like a win to me. It sounds like a win to me, but that's just because I understand numbers and the numbers don't lie. But them people that's telling you what they're doing that'll have you overstanding your numbers can have you in a pickle. But don't worry, give me a second. I'm gonna go a little deeper than that. The fam is over here talking, and I don't want nobody to miss that. I don't want to miss. Woo, wow. Y'all been in here talking. Let me go back up. Let me go. Man, let's see. Where do we stop off? It started with the business. J2 Kerr's in the building. We got the quicks giving the hand clap to green because hey, 2,900 in a week. That's great, fam. You're doing amazing. We're gonna talk about that too a bit. I might tap into that a little bit. What's a good number for the week? Let's see. We got steady grand of music in this thing. What's good, fam? We got set up with. We got to set up the Zoom call. We out here killing it. Since that last call, we have been doing no less than 500 to 600 a day with the small. Y'all tell me this. Yep. First, I got to take another moment of silence. Y'all gonna have your boy taking a moment of silence and tearing up in this thing. I'm so happy for y'all, fam. Y'all be thinking we be playing in the one-on-ones. We putting in work. You out here doing 500 to 600 a day with the. How about, matter of fact, steady ground music. I don't want you to go too far. Y'all tell the fam in here, just give a little sentence, one or two, and say what at the call was something that helped you where y'all out here killing it and getting the 500 to 600. Just a sentence or two, because people think we be out here playing. We ain't joking out here. We keeping it 100. Hey, I'm just saying what it is. There's Nelson in here. I told you we got to start putting everybody up. Nelson just talking to the quicks. Y'all think I be playing. They be in this chat talking. Just true in this thing. You need the track so you can jam. Hey, fam, I'm glad. We going to get it to you. Look at that. I ain't even got to say nothing. I didn't even know it was going to be possible. I was basically, you know how wives and husbands do. We sometimes put our foot in our mouth and say stuff before we say it. I didn't even ask her, but she right here. She said she gonna get it to you tonight, fam. I was just about to say we gonna get it to you like I'm controlling something, like I'm running something around it. Only thing I'm running is that road. Ain't got nothing to do with that other stuff. My wife's killing it. She say she gonna get it to you. Woo-wee. I'm glad she had my back on that one because I almost dropped it. No. I was finna put my foot in my mouth again before I even asked if she was going to be able to do it. Oh, she felt like doing it. Oh, man. That's it. See, the quicks hollering at people. Green letting me know Ohio was a lot colder. It was colder when I was up there the other day, about 2 weeks ago. So I don't know. If you say it was colder, I trust you. But it wasn't too bad. Mid-50s and 60s is pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. You love it. I like it. Here you go, more Rose. Don't come in here. Quicks, go get them. Go get them. Talking about, hey, y'all, Eagles. We ain't doing that in here, especially while the Kansas City Chiefs playing and the Cowboys play tonight. We're not doing this. Y'all be blessed and say, shout out to the song. It's so good. Man, DJ Graham Diva, DJ Graham Lux. But what Moro's talking about, we trying to figure out a name for wifey because she DJing. She out here producing these beats that got us grooving. We don't know what to call it yet. We gonna come up with something. We gonna let y'all come up with something. Maggers in the building. Blessings evening, BG and fam. Happy Sunday. Hope that everyone is doing well and had a great week. Hubby and I are celebrating our 29th wedding. Happy anniversary. I love it. We got people eating out here, getting this money, 500 to 600 a day, green, killing it, 2,900 in a week. And he just getting started. God got migrants out here with a hubby out there at 29. Y'all don't understand how much it takes to get to 29. And that's called not overstanding. That's called understanding your person. Man, we out here, man. I knew you. Boy, I love y'all. So, man, congrats. Happy anniversary. We got to let you know. BG, is there a way in the rewind to read the comments? I have. So only thing that I got, what they told me, is you have to like have a YouTube, what's it called? A YouTube membership or something. And so I know everybody, I try to help as much as I can. I know everybody don't feel like paying or might not have the funds to just pay monthly for YouTube subscription. I don't know. So that's why I'm gonna do my best, even when y'all just talking, because I know what you mean. I'm gonna just start, even when y'all just saying hi to each other, I'm gonna start doing my best to put it up on here. So not only can you see the name of the individual, because that's their YouTube handle, and you know YouTube, you gotta have an email so you can at least contact them some type of way. But so you'll know who you're talking to. I'm trying to get it up there for y'all, fam. I'm gonna put it out there for y'all. Nelson just saying congrats. Quick saying happy 29th anniversary. That is a blessing. And you know, Mag is coming through talking about thanks, fam. Fun with Finn Dog and this thing. Get it, boys and girl. I will listen tomorrow. I got a 4 a.m. IAH run tomorrow. IAH is in Houston, baby. I'll be missing you when you come through. When I'm there, you not there. When you there, I'm not there. We gonna get it. We gonna get it. Man, J Harv, I can't with you. I can't with you. J Harv, appreciate you, fam. You thanks for being a blessing, fam. Why did you put an APB for me? Jealous I didn't make the song. Love you, sir. I've learned so much. Fam, I told you, we don't see people in a long while. In a minute or come in. I know you catch video, but there's certain people, if you don't talk, I'm going to put an APB out on you. We going to find out what you've been up to. But J Hard, man, fam, you know we love you, man. Appreciate you, fam. Yep, the quick still never get that rest. Get that rest. I told you, don't make me sit them on y'all coming in here with this Eagle stuff. I'm a cowboy. Tony is Eagle. See? Thank you. Tell Tony to go sit in the corner right now. Go flap his wings in the corner. We talking over here. Let's see. Quick. Oh, we got them coming in. The happy anniversaries. I would sing to y'all, but y'all don't want to hear me sing. Y'all don't want to hear me sing at all. That's why my wife be dropping beats, because she probably don't want to hear me singing either. She be on the phone with me. I be in there singing. So no, she don't want to hear me singing either. But based on, if you ain't see it, and let me go back up. It's a couple things I want to go right back over again. First, where is it at? Let's start with green, because we talk about understanding and overstanding. Green has did 2,900 in that last week, and everybody will be like, Green, that's some great numbers. Green, can you tell us what is that average per mile you running? Is you getting $1.50, $1.10? Are you right at $1? Is it 90, 95 cents? Because I can tell y'all all day, the people I talk to, and fam, y'all get it, y'all understand it, because that's how y'all putting these numbers y'all putting up. But people will be out here telling you that you should be getting more than what the market dictates. You can't control it, but that's still amazing. 2,900 in a week. Or we go right here, $500 to $600 a day. That looks totally different, because you could be having direct contracts again, like I said, or you can be working with direct brokers. You can start a whole separate side thing where you are, in this case, doing the small moves. Like it looks different. It's not one way. So when you hear people in comments saying, oh, I got to do this for this much amount, you don't know what the person that you're watching, what they're getting it from. You, unless like for me, I'll tell y'all the brokers, I'll tell y'all when it's direct shippers, I tell y'all that. But the person that's randomly post something, and the people go straight to the comments, you don't know if that person's running for a courier company or dispatcher. You don't know if it's a direct broker and something happened in that broker, like, hey, I need you to move this right quick. This is all they really got. But I got you on the back end. I've been taking care of you, because that has happened before. I've had a broker, and I'm going to give you an example. I had a direct broker. I was in Phoenix. It was a Friday. This is a while back. And they basically had an issue in Pueblo, West Colorado, and they say, hey, you did a great job for this shipper. The shipper says, can you get back out there again? They really want to work with you. And it was a small, like, business. It was a startup business. They didn't have a lot of stuff and money into their business. They were starting out. That's why I was taking that stuff back and forth to conventions. I picked, a matter of fact, the first run I did for them was from the convention in Houston and took their stuff back to Pueblo, West Colorado. And this broker was like, hey, I got them again. Can you get them from Pueblo, West Colorado? They need to be in Atlanta. I say, okay, what they got to do? There's a last minute thing. They were able to get approved to go to this conference. Can you pick it up Monday? The conference starts on Wednesday. Can you have it there Tuesday? Direct broker. I looked. I was in Phoenix. It was getting to the end of the day in Phoenix, and I didn't have a Friday pickup, drop off Monday. And I told you I did hit a tank of gas. But this particular time, it was right at 700 miles away to get from Phoenix, where I was at, up to Pueblo, West Colorado, which would have meant 2 tanks of gas. I was like, what you going to give for me? What can we do? And he's straight up. I trust him now because we not done enough work. And he was like, hey, they only in it for 1,600. He told me to do, like, if they in it for 1,600, it's right at 1,400 miles. Can you do this one for $1 a mile and pick it up Monday, get it there Tuesday? We've done work together. I got you on the back end. I was like, I got you, because I didn't have nothing Friday anyway. Why? Because my belief in God, he didn't want me going nowhere, because he knew that I needed to do that run to keep that network building and growing. I did that run, 1,400 to go right at 1,400 miles, got it there the next day. Now, I've done more work with that broker, but I want you to do one. I want to give you one that you remember, because I want you to understand, not overstand. That one hit for that $1 a mile. But that's the same broker that turned right back around. The load I just did that picked up in Nederland, Texas, going to Corpus Christi, that was $2.49 a mile. That was the same direct broker. I've not done a couple of those with him, but I just, in the past, I wasn't telling you who it was. But I've done a couple with him. So he got me $1 a mile right there. And he backed in it and gave me one for $2.49. That's the same broker that gave me the nickname Highway Pilot. But I'm just trying to help you understand. You don't know what somebody's post means. You just see people commenting under the post telling you, oh, I can only do it for this much. And it'll start making you be like, I understand my numbers, but if all these people running for this much, maybe I'm not doing it right, or maybe I'm not negotiating right, or maybe I'm not getting the right number. And it'll cause you to start overstanding and you start looking for something that is not there, because you're just starting out. You haven't been in the game but a year, 2, 3, and you're looking for numbers that don't exist for you yet. When I first started out, that direct broker that I just told you about was not finna hit my line and say, BG, go get this load Nederland and go to Corpus Christi, 300 something miles, and I'm gonna give you $2.49. No. When we first started out, he was hitting me for the $1 a mile, because I caught him like once or twice. Hit me for $1 a mile. And some of the dollars a mile I had to negotiate up, but after we built that reputation together and built that network, that's when it changed. That's when the numbers start changing. The same way as I maneuver and shake when I tell you I'm not going to Florida. I understand the $1 a mile plus that we're trying to get. But then when I say, hey, if you want me to go in Florida, because I understand, not overstand, that to go to Florida, I got to come up out of there. So you got to pay me a little bit more money. You start to learn these things. And I'm telling y'all this because a lot of people are just starting out. Some are just doing over the road. That's why I said we're not going to keep harping on this rate subject. We're going to talk about it 9. Probably finish up with tomorrow when I drop off the load tomorrow in Savannah. That's what I'm at. And that's where we're going to end that at. The same way I told you we ended the CPM, the COL, the BOL. We ended all of the conversation because we have to start progressing to the next conversation. It's the end of the year. And I already did the live. We talked about what we're going to be talking about next year. So I got to nip this in the bud. So I don't want you to overstand the race. I want you to understand the race. So let me get back over here because y'all get to come in and moving too fast on me. And I get behind. Let me pick back up where we was at. I see that. So I don't know if I did it, but I'm going to do it again just because I want to. Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary. The quick talking about Miss D not taking the crown for DJ Khaled. And another one. Let me stop. Y'all know I get to fooling with y'all like that. All right, y'all. God's blessings. You know it, fam. You know it. You said keep doing. You said keep doing. This is in response to that question. You said when we were talking about what's those things we talked about in the one-on-one. You said keep doing what we're doing with the moving, but keep our mind open to other opportunities. But I think that might be our niche. So in the one-on-ones, I'm gonna get back. I'm gonna get back to it in a minute. you know what? I'm gonna put this up because I asked Green and he told us he's averaging about 92 cents per mile working with a dispatcher and courier company, and that got him to 2,900 in a week. Remember, I told you, overstand, understand. I'm gonna give you two quick things to put with what Green is saying. So that 2,900, because I want y'all to understand the difference. If he got that, and this is just stick with me, $1,000 for 1,000 miles, $1 a mile. If he's averaging 92 cents, that's saying he's doing 1,000 miles for $920. But somebody out there say I need $1.10 a mile. That's $1,100. Now I'm not saying, because he said he's averaging about 92 cents. That means some are a little higher, some are a little lower. You're meeting in the middle. But I want y'all to see, when I told you this before, $1,100 for $1.10 a mile. People that say I'm only gonna do $1.10 and be like, it's 1,000 miles. You want that? Understand? This is the overstand part. You will only run for $1.10 because, as the definition says, what we talked about, we just said it, is to have a deeper or more complete comprehension than understand, to stand on two strict conditions. So if you say I'm only gonna run for $1.10 a mile, and that means you're only gonna go $1,100 to go 1,000 miles, whereas somebody like Green gonna be like 92 cents, that's $9.20. Green thinks like me. I'm not finna throw away the $920 on 1,000 miles because I want to get an extra $100. And I'm gonna use myself for example. I'm telling y'all about the load before we even get to the load, but y'all day one fams. Y'all rock with your Born Alive, so you get a little bit extra special gifts, especially on this great day when we got people running 500 to 600 a day, 2,900, making 92 cents a mile, and it's the anniversary of Migrants and her husband. So the load I'm on now, we went 1,022 miles. $1 a mile is $1,022. When you do the math, because of where I was at in Tulsa, I couldn't get them where I wanted them to that $1 a mile. As far as I can get them up, and I'll explain in the video. I'm just giving you the numbers, quick numbers. I'll explain in the video. I got them to 97 cents a mile. You think I'm gonna throw off that 97 cents a mile, which is $1,000? You think I'm gonna throw away $1,000 because they wouldn't give me an extra $22? So I'm just gonna throw the whole bag away for $22. We talked about this before. Would you turn around and, if you got $1,000 in your hand, somebody finna give you $1,000, you gonna drop the $1,000 on the ground and turn around and go pick up the $22 that was dropped behind you? No, you're gonna keep walking with the $20,000. The $22 gonna bless somebody else. I don't know who it's gonna bless. It might bless the broker, it might bless the shipper, it might bless somebody else. I don't know. Like I tell you, the lows I won't do it to bless somebody else. I'm not here to decide that, neither here nor there. But that 97 cents a mile, that's still exit when we talked about it before. We talked about it before in the video we just did, the 12-day circle run. After all that deadheading and all the actual loaded miles combined, it still came out to $1.06 a mile. So don't look at the one load. You're looking at you understand what your number is. You stick to your number, and it plays and works out in the end. The same way about fam, I told you that in the one-on-one. He was like, is 85 cents gonna be enough? That extra 150 on that 1,000 miles, that turns into $1,500 a month, $15,000 a year, because you understand your number, you stick to your number. We've talked about this in multiple videos, and it works itself out in the end. It might not look right in that one load, but in the end, it works itself out. The same way with Green. That 92 cents for somebody don't look right, but Green understands CPM and COL, and it looks right in that for him and for them. And by the time they get through doing everything, that 92 cents a mile turns into 2,900 a week. We just told you steady grinding. That 500 to 600 a day, just stick with that, because sometimes we've talked about this in other times. The OTR and certain roles don't work for you because of the area you're in. You're trying to make the market, which we're talking about market rates. You're trying to make the market conform to what you understand. No, I won't even say that because you don't understand. You're trying to make the market conform to what you overstand based off of what people have told you and what you see, instead of understanding where you're at and what actually works for you, your family, your market, your CPM, your COL. Because when you do that, that's when you come across that niche like steady grinding. You make that $500 to $600 a day. But hey, I can do this I can do this all day. We do this in one-on-ones all day long. You ain't booked your one-on-one, I don't know what to tell you. It's getting to the point I don't know what other way to explain it no better. We got other stuff planned, but we'll get to that later on. Steady grinding. We just had someone hit us up about moving from Atlanta to Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. That's what you call nasty money, because you finna make bag. That ain't even bag. What's that song? Racks on racks on racks. Atlanta, coast to coast. Hey man, I want to ask right now. What's that little meme going around with that little girl? You got $20. You got $20. Can I hold $20? Man, congrats, fam. That's what's up. Maggers letting everybody up. Thank you so much. Let's see, I'm catching up. Thank you. Oh, and we them boys. You know it. We got a quick timeline. They're coming on tonight. We need a dub tonight. I'm with you on that. Let's see. The first run killed that average. It was about 70 something cents per mile. I didn't trip because I knew I'd be getting to a better market. I've had that happen before too, fam. I got out of Florida. I was down there by Orlando. It was picked up on Saturday and it was dropped off Monday in Dallas. I got it for 83, 85 cents. Still works with, as long as it works with your CPM and COL, and especially when you're in a bad spot, get up out of there. Don't let people tell you what you're doing. And the question is, are you OTR? Yes, for now. I'm putting the comments up because I don't know how they're gonna play back. The quick time I hit that like button, fam. We need 30 likes, fam. I love y'all, fam. I love y'all. Man, I swear I love y'all. Let's see. They are broker carriers. The broker carrier summit in Orlando was very helpful, and there's definitely a lane for cargo vans, especially east of the Mississippi. What y'all want to know? What's east of the Mississippi, or what the Mississippi east of the Mississippi entails? The circle. Hey, I ain't been to the convention, to those summits or conventions yet. I'm gonna go. We all need to go. I'm glad Jay Harvard. But you know why? This is just this research and market analysis. Because I was like you. We are the same. People was posting stuff and saying stuff. I saw it during COVID too. I was watching the same YouTube videos. I was watching everybody eat during the pandemic. I'm like, man, them numbers look amazing. But I understood numbers. I just didn't know all about the business. But I was watching their numbers and I was starting to overstand myself. But when I was looking for the numbers that they was telling me and explaining, I'm like going through page after page. I was like, somebody got to show me something. It was people doing work, but they wasn't giving me enough of the receipt. I'm like, you showed me what you did. You told me what you did. You explained a little bit, but something's not adding up. And I couldn't make it add up. And that's why we're going to talk about this in the load tomorrow when we drop, because something wasn't adding up. So I was like, forget it. What's that meme with the Avengers or somebody like that? And it's like, fine. I'll do it myself. So when the wife had me start recording stuff, and she was recording me and filming, and I'm still learning like y'all, and I'm like, nobody's still not showing me. Nobody's still not explaining what I need to hear to make it make sense. Because if the number don't make sense in my mind, it don't make sense. It got to come full circle, and it has to make sense. I understand development, I understand business, I understand professional, I understand all that, but it wasn't make sense. So it got to the point I said, fine. I'll do it myself. And that's what we're out here doing, fam. So I didn't know nothing about the summit that they were saying about east of the Mississippi, but it makes sense because, yeah, that's what the conclusion we all came to when we talked about the circle and the different triangles. I kind of alluded to the circle, but I ain't told y'all about the box. The box is for something else. Y'all gonna find out about the box. Some of y'all think I slipped up and let it out before about the box. If I did, you got to go back and find that video yourself, because I'm not telling you about the box yet. You'll see the box when we put the box together in videos. That's next year. Calm down. If you want to know about it and you're new here, fam, just go ahead and time in so you can understand what we're talking about. The box is where the box is when it's like the final conclusion. Y'all don't think y'all, I told y'all I watch superhero movies and I'm the Avengers and all that. And I told you about the circle. We not talked about the triangles. We not talked about all types of parallel shit. And now I'm telling you about the box. I told you we'll do it ourselves. I'm over here trying to build the infinity stones. By the time we done over here, we all gonna be shaking and grooving, shaking and driving, and getting this money, fam. Because we not gonna overstand the rates. We gonna understand the rates, and then we gonna get to the point where we making our own rates. But don't worry, that's for later on. Let me get back over there. The quick talking about is called the honey pot. That's that money. I like that one. We're gonna use that. It's called the honey pot. Man, fam, we're just gonna put an APB out on you. Where have you been at? Where have you been at? Yeah, I'm calling you out. We ain't seen you in a while. We ain't seen you. Where you disappeared to? You gonna have to tell us what you been doing. You been relaxing, chilling, taking a vacation? What you been doing? We ain't seen you in a while. See? Even the quicks even calling you out. Howdy, like where you been? Where you been at? Don't just tell us no hey and think you can just leave. You can't just disappear and not say something. Where you been at? Next time we put an APB out on you. You think we don't put APBs out on people? Ask Jay Hard. You think we don't put APBs out on people? Ask Just True. We'll put an APB out on you a minute talking about you disappearing. Yeah, you find it funny now. Next time we come to look for you. Because we don't overstand when our people and our fam ain't showing up. We understand that life is life and you got things to take care of. But if you want to keep the understanding, you got to let us know where you be going to. You can't just disappear. Y'all get mad at me when I do it. You can't do it either. None of us can. We got to stick together, especially with this year coming up. So I'm going to give y'all a snippet. I'm not going too deep into it because I can tell from the views, and I know fam going to catch up later on. I'm going to give y'all a snippet. We talked about what's coming on next year, and I just mentioned the boxing. Y'all know I ain't going to do y'all like that. The box, because we talk about the circle, we talk about the triangles, and it's multiple triangles. It's not just one. But the box consists of St. Louis, Houston, Atlanta, and Columbus, Cincinnati, Ohio. Same thing. They right there together, but it makes a box. I'm not giving you the details of the box, though. That's going to come next year when we break down all the topics of business and stuff. Because by the time we finish, like I said, and I know y'all be like, BG, why you give them shapes? Why you talk so much? Because part of any type of learning and knowledge and all that, you got to correlate it to something for it to stick. And so that's how I correlate it so it sticks in my head so that way I can explain it better. And hopefully it helps you because that's what helps me. So, yeah, I hope that little brief, because I'm not going to beat the stick no more. Just sitting there poking it. Rates. Excuse me. Hopefully that overstanding the rates thing helps y'all. I'm going to say one more quick snippet about rates as I wrap up the video tomorrow when we get this load up out of here in Savannah, Georgia to see where we're going next. But now I want to know because I'm so happy for y'all. I didn't even do this, but I'm going to do it live right now. I'm going to do it live right now. Just because y'all don't even know what I'm doing because I ain't told y'all yet. Y'all will see in a minute. Plus, man. So just to let you know, because I'm so happy for all of y'all getting this money, we had a short baby week. Since everybody's telling their numbers, 500 to 600 a day, 2,900 in the week, we did 2,650 this week. Just like that. And it's really when I count what hits the account. The way I do, I know y'all know me. When I do the weeks, I count what hits the account. This Friday, drop off Monday, that's for next week. I ain't counting that. So 2,650 this week. So we all throwing our numbers out there. So we got 2,650, 2,900, 500 to 600 a day. You get money, you get marriage. Happy anniversary again. I love it. Everybody out here eating. I love it. Everybody out here fulfilling their version of success. And I'm liking it. Okay. I'm actually, I was waiting on you. You seen how I stopped that? I paused the whole live because we was waiting on you to tell us what's been going on. I'm actually headed to Birmingham with some commodity. Yes, life has been going on, but I'm here. Hey, and just so y'all don't think, fam, she knew what she meant. She said headed. I read it right. Yes, I'm loving that. Nice. Headed to Birmingham. Ooh, I love the Monday drop-offs. I know y'all do too. I know y'all do too, but fam, we missed you. Don't be disappearing on us like that again. There's too many of us out here. Somebody gonna come find you. Grind TV giving the hand claps, Quicks with the nice. Uh, let's see. Thanks for the information on the one-on-one thing. So we're gonna get to that in a minute. I want to quick question, and y'all help me out right quick because we got some of the fam and I don't want to miss this. I'm gonna get through these questions. Let me get through the last few questions so I can ask this question, and I want y'all to help me out. You didn't put you didn't put one out on me. That's why my name didn't make the song, but I would appreciate my one-on-one. I've been telling you I need your email address, but hold on. We're gonna leave you up there since I'm talking about you. I told you I need the email address, and when we in the, I need it right now because I don't see it after the fact, and then I don't know. But either way it go, I got you on the one-on-one. You know the one-on-one. It's on me. Me and you already made that deal. And then on top of that, I want everybody to know we ain't forgot nobody in the song. I told y'all must don't know who the wife is. You can't just find. We just hit a new number. Hold on. I want everybody to know because we talk so much. We just hit a new number. There are now 5,445 family members. Man, we'll still be here singing and rapping today trying to get all them names in. And y'all don't know how me and the missus did that. I was actually on the way to Malden, Missouri. And she had the idea. I told you we ain't going, and we already know crash out old school BG. He crashed out. But he did some certain things. One of them things he knew how to do was put words together, obviously, and make them rhyme. And so that one, me and the missus, hey, I need you to make something for this. If you want, that's what you need. Whatever she tell me she need, I'm gonna give her what she need, and that's what she needed. So we didn't forget the names. We'll be sitting there all. I still will be naming y'all. We ain't forgotten nobody, Jay. We ain't forgotten nobody. Just give me the email address because I need your email address. So, matter of fact, Jay, this is what I want you to do. Go to what's it called? Go to IG. Go to the Grand Freight page on IG. Send your email that way, so that way you know you ain't got to put all your business in the street. Go send it on IG. Go send it on the IG. They ain't he a mess? see, we out here together. We out here together. We love you too, fam. Just don't make us come looking for you again. Oh man, got being here, blessings, man. Appreciate you, fam. I take all blessings, fam. I take all blessings. Yep, Grind TV setting up. Hey, we celebrating over here. Everybody's celebrating. We celebrating getting this money. I don't know who I'm more happier for. Probably everybody. 29 years that's a milestone. That's a number right there. And it's just crazy when you add 2 zeros in it. That's the 2,900 that Green made in the first week and just getting started. Most people don't put them numbers up when they first getting started, Green. And then steady grinding out here 500 to 600 a day. Y'all got me out here. And if y'all don't know, because I'm a numbers person, 2 plus 9 is 11. He said 5 to 6 a day. That's 5 plus 6 is 11. All of it comes together. That's how it's supposed to come together. I'm sorry. I just be going on. I told you, squirrel. Do you have a contract for Summit in Orlando? Because I'm in Tampa and definitely need help. I think you're talking about, I don't have one. So that one for I don't think Jay Harv got one, cause unless he got some I think he was just talking about the Brokers Carriers Summit, but I don't know. But Jay Harv, you know something I don't know, let me know. But let's go back to what I was just finna talk about. I was about to say one more thing before I got sidetracked. I want to make sure I ain't missing nothing. Because y'all be flying through these comments talking, and I want everybody to be able to see the comments. Yeah, that's all of them. That's for right now. I didn't miss that. So back to what I was saying. So when we're talking, like I said, we're gonna talk about the rate thing one last time. We're gonna cover that one last time. But I'm not gonna go too much deeper into the rates because I want us to start transitioning into, what's the best way to say it? I don't want to necessarily say building a business because it's more to it, than just saying that, but we kind of hinted at it. That's a better way to put it. I had to think of a better way to put it. So as you continue to grow, and because building a business is a never ending thing. That's why I didn't want to use that word. So as you continue to grow, to find your stride, the one that keeps going like an elevate like this. I'll give you an example. Of course, it's gonna be the over the top examples to make sense. It's other people out there that are on what I'm talking about. I'm just using over the top examples. So Amazon, as they've gone on, they started in one level, they've hit bumping hurdles, and then they just started doing this. Just a steady increase. Um, Athletes, LeBron James, he came in. Yeah, we know he had the great contract when he came in, had like $100,000 contract with Nike before he came in. But as he went through bumps and hurdles and it kept climbing up like this, the whole part is like a stock market. You want your business to continue to grow like this. So it's a never ending growth strategy. It's like you keep going. You don't want your business to be set up like a funnel. Y'all know what a funnel is. It's when businesses pull you in and then it takes you in and drops off and you fall out the bottom, the funnel's over with. We want you to keep having a business that goes like this. And so as we transition away from rates, understanding rates, CPM, all that stuff, now it's time to start focusing on a business that does like this, that continue to goes up. I'm gonna give you a little snippet as I'm explaining. I'm not going too deep into it. I'm not going too deep. As we talk about business with the cargo van stuff, you're watching in real time if you haven't been paying attention. Y'all saw me day one. I'm gonna use myself because the best example is yourself. You are. Oh, I almost let that slip. Can't tell y'all that yet. I'm gonna use myself. When my family started this, my wife put that camera in front of me. The first time y'all saw me, I was sitting in my Navigator. She was sitting in the passenger seat because your support system ain't nothing like your rider. My rider, she my day one. She been riding with me, sitting in that passenger seat on this thing called life. Mac Moggers, you know what I'm talking about. The Quicks, we already celebrated y'all anniversary as well, but y'all know what I'm talking about. People with these loved ones and family members, support systems, you know what I'm talking about. And so when y'all first saw me, we was in the Navigator. I was driving down the road delivering VHO. And y'all didn't know nothing about me. I knew who I was, but y'all didn't know who I was. But you're building a business, and as the Quicks just said, we're ready for that incline, that's steady. That's why I said it's going to dive into it a little more next year. I have mentioned certain things because you're watching it in real life, real time. I'm not just telling you to start a cargo van. I'm not just telling you one thing. If you watch it, it's a slowly incline. Right now, I ain't gonna lie, it don't look like that to y'all. It look like that to me. To some people, it look like this. It looks like this for a reason, because remember, it's the same with rates, the overstand, understand. When you're looking at it, you're seeing a small piece of it. But when you make that piece look real big, go look at any charts, any graph, number person. When you look at graphs, if you focus on like year 1 and 2, it look like this. But when you stretch and blow it up and it gets to year 5 or 10, the line look like it's going straight up. And you're like, how did you hit that trajectory? If you saw it in the beginning, that line was barely moving. It looked like it was barely moving. It looks like it's, but when it gets longer and longer, so that's what we're trying to do, like the Quick said, that steady incline. I've told everything we're doing. I've explained everything we're doing. Some know, you know what we're doing. Like, I'm just giving snippets. We're going to go deeper later on because some of this is kind of like the one-on-one talk. And some of it is you got to catch it as I'm doing it because that's how you build it. Like, you see us putting out, doing loads. I've told many of y'all, hey, I need to see y'all. I'm going to follow you. We got a fam over here. Let's support each other. Some of y'all aren't ready for it. I get it. And we're going to get there. But some of the fam, they started making YouTube content. They started putting out videos. They started making stuff like that. That's another source of income that helps with the steady incline. We do one-on-ones because let's be honest, I'm one person. I can't get around everybody. The wife is one person. Can't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, but those one-on-ones, they start adding up. That helps with the slow incline. And then I don't want to say the fam. We're going to use the fam because to me, when you talk any business, the people that you do business with eventually seem like family, like a mom and pop thing. Growing up, that's how I was. We went down to the store, got the penny candy, all that stuff. It was family. and you do what you can to help family. And as time goes, you slowly grow together. I'm basically explaining everything that needs to do, not so you don't. I want you to understand it, not overstand it, because we will get in our head. That's why I did the video about not overthinking. It's basically we're building a playbook. I told you this a long time ago. Me personally, I love y'all, but I'm also these videos are evidence of a playbook for the people that's gonna come behind me in my lineage family. When God calls me home, I want them to be able to take some of the stuff that I knew and knowledge I've learned throughout my years and apply it to their life. Hopefully, they're doing the same thing for y'all. So them videos and that stuff that I'm trying to get y'all to, even if you don't post them, even if you just for you and your personal repertoire, because you know when you watch big businesses you didn't know about, like I just said, Amazon. If you go back, there's a picture of Jeff Bezos sitting behind the desk with the word Amazon behind him. Didn't know what it was. It was just a bookstore in his house he was building. You go back, there's pictures of Harley Davidson in his garage. There's photo evidence, video evidence, some type of evidence of the progression of that steady climb. The only problem that I see for a lot of us, because my granddad was amazing. He got all types of carpentry work. My dad is amazing. You seen my mama at work. You seen all them people. But there's no photo or video evidence for nobody, not even me, to go back and be like, that's what they did. I got pictures of family stuff. Yeah, we got it. But I'm talking about that photo evidence of how we get to that trajectory. That's what this is. And that's showing that steady climb. And I'm trying to get y'all to do the same thing. That's why next year we're going to elaborate on that steady climb. And now it's going to be time to start implementing stuff. The only difference is certain things I told you that we got to start building and branding and putting into place now. We've talked about this in lives and videos, talked about it in marketing, because believe it or not, it's also marketing. It's building yourself up and your family up so as it builds. Like you just seen, you just literally seen it happen in the last couple of days. My wife, you would have told her not too long ago. The same with me. You would have told me 2 years ago I've been driving this van. I would have told you it was a lie, because I could have been sitting on a beach somewhere if you ask me. If you would have told my wife a year or so ago she would be, I guess, producing music, she probably would have laughed at you, because she's doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes that y'all have no clue about. And you still found time to make music for the fam. The steady incline. But don't worry. We gonna all get there. I'm not gonna hold y'all up on that. Y'all gonna get there, because we all gonna get there together. I'm gonna wrap it up. Let me see if I made I don't want to fit nobody. I made a lot of contacts at the summit, but get on TikTok and I will try to share more next time. But Atlanta area is going to be good for you, but get to TikTok. But I will try to, trying to tell you, it's all it is. Just want this year to end to start my cargo business. Don't rush it, fam. I promise you. We all been there. We're gonna put everything into place. You keep over here rocking with the fam over here. We're gonna do our best to help, because that's what we do. Do our best to help everybody in the fam win. We want to see you win, not just in business, but in life. So yeah, we had a good time over here, and we just want to win in life, win in business. And that's what we're doing over here, fam. It just looks a little different because we over here understand that it doesn't it doesn't happen overnight. The reason I'm laughing, because that's one of the videos that I'm gonna make. I say y'all get all the free snippets, because I believe I'm an overnight success. You're an overnight success. We all overnight successes. But as I just said, let me go back. I'm overnight success. Y'all are overnight success. The only difference is we got to keep grinding every day and going to get it, because we don't know what night it's going to take off. It might be tonight. It might be tomorrow. You might have already done and completed the night that's going to take off. It just hasn't caught up yet. What's that say Kobe said about shooting in the gym? We've been putting in work. Who's to say, and this is for anybody, I'm going to use myself again. Who's to say my wife hasn't put out that video from 6 months ago, and that video might be the one that takes off and hits the right platform, the right speed, the right audience that's already part of our fam and want to join the fam, hit the right audience, and pew. But the thing with it is we building this thing. You can't become an overnight success if you don't take time to develop yourself professionally, personally, or your business. And that's what we do over here. We do it all together, because when the overnight success hit for us, When it hits for one, it hits for all. That overnight success for Green hitting the 2,900 in a week, that's all of us. When and when that overnight success of $500 to $600 a day, that's all of us. When Margaret and her husband hit 29 years, that's a celebration for us all. The Quicks hit theirs. It was a celebration for us all. Every milestone that everybody hit is a celebration for us all. It just depends on how you look at it, because we're not selfish over here. We don't look what they say. A win is a win. It's a win for everybody, fam. That's how I look at life. It's just good to have people that you can celebrate them wins with. And over here, we celebrate them together. Because let's be honest, life is life. Like fam just said, life be life. And then sometimes the people in your immediate circle might not want to see you win. But over here with us, we want to see you win. You ain't missed nothing. Don't start that. Don't start that. You ain't missed nothing. Branding every day. That's what I'm talking about. Yep. Stay daily branding. Hey, I forgot I'm in Central Time. You can't be in Central Time. Not after we just dropped the music talking about you running up and down the East Coast making that money rain. But you can hang out with us Central Time Zone people. It's crazy because now you Central and I'm out here in the East. Did we switch spots? Are you over there in the Central getting that bag over there? Am I supposed to run up and down this East for a day or two and get the bags that you be getting to make it rain? If you don't know what I'm talking about, y'all got to go listen to the song. Speaking of the song, thank you, babe. Thank you, Misty. There, Island at the Quicks. Like I said, you ain't late, fam. We'll get to you later, too. That new song is a banger. That's what I said. I be in that thing jamming, fam. I be jamming. What's up, King? I'm driving my car, making about $250 a day, and I'm also in the negotiations of a medical contract. It's getting a van at the beginning of the year too early. So it's two things. I don't know all the details. I'm not in finna lie. I don't know all the details. I can probably help you, but we got to do it one-on-one because that question can go a bunch of different ways. And I'm not a person that promotes nothing, but to help you win, I really got to hear all of the story. Because $250 a day is still amazing, depending on who you are, and it's doing great. But if you trying to a steady incline, because I don't promote nothing, but it gets to the point when I ask certain questions, I got to know more details to help you because I don't want to give you a snippet or a bit of it, and then we turn into what this live is about. I might say something that throws it off, and then it makes you overstand what I'm saying instead of us being on the same page of understanding. To make sure you get to the same steady incline that we just was talking about, I have to know some more detail to understand what you got going on. Hey, Jamar, you know they coming for you too. They coming for you. Everybody just speaking. I don't miss the lot. I was on the grill. It don't matter. I'm making sure I put every comment up so you can see it as you go back and rewatch it. You not by yourself, fam. You good. Song fire. I'm telling you, we going, man. I had told the wife I had to pull over when she called me. And she, after she sent me the song and I was sitting there listening to it back to back, I had to pull over. She said, "What you doing?" I say, "I'm outside putting the fire extinguisher to chip because it's hot up in here because this bar got us rocking down this road." I had to pull the fire extinguisher out. It was fire, just like that. I know you. Oh, don't worry. I know you in Illinois. I know. Hey, that's part of the fam. I know where y'all be at. Y'all know where I be at. Y'all think y'all just see me post stuff and y'all think I don't know where y'all be at. Man, y'all got me laughing out here. I ain't gonna do y'all like that. What you think of running to New Hampshire from South Carolina for 700? How many miles is it? It's a lot. It's a lot that goes into that because New Hampshire is also a place. It's not like Florida, but not a lot of stuff comes out of that. So it depends on how you run up and down that East Coast. Because again, when you start getting up that way, it's hard to say what's coming out of there. Again, that how many miles? Because you got to make sure you're getting paid going in there. How many miles is it? Because that makes it different. Who? I love it, man. See what I told you, fam. $250 a day is winning. You don't understand. I'm telling you, $250 a day. I don't know if it's Monday through Friday or Sunday through Saturday, But you don't know what is it, 276 or something like that, or 267, something like that. That's 100K a year, 250 a day, and we're gonna get to that at the end of the year. Don't get me wrong. I'm about to probably see how many miles, Jamar. We need to know that though. That let's see. Okay, 900. This is where I'm gonna wrap it up at. I'm gonna wrap it up on you, Jamar. Let me pull out my phone. I'm finna do two things because I know you're not looking right now. This is happening in new real time. This is like a baby one-on-one. It's gonna be real quick, so keep up with me. All right. Which part of New Hampshire are you going to? You mean like the state New Hampshire, or are you going to New Hampshire, Ohio? Let me put it in first. Where are you going in New Hampshire? That makes a difference. I need to know that. I need you to tell me where in New Hampshire. But for, let's see, $700 for 921. Let's do that right quick. So that means that load is 76 cents a mile. We're not including the 92-mile deadhand. You're going to Londonderry. For those that are asking what I'm doing, I'm helping to establish this real quick in real time. You finna get a real time baby one-on-one. Let's see. So when you looking at, for me, I'm looking at the load board. When I look at places like Londonderry, New Hampshire, I put the load board out to 450. 450. I already know the answer. The answer is no. I'm telling you that now, but I'm finna explain why. I want to give you the big background. I don't just want to tell you no. I'm one of those people, if I give you an answer, you got to have a solution behind it. The answer is no. Because it's already at 76 cents a mile, not including your 92-mile deadhead. Then when you look at that, and I'm pulling up the stuff that's around there, for you to get anywhere outside of New Hampshire to go pick up loads, that places that have loads, you're going to have to drive 200 miles plus to get loads. For example, just to get back down to PA, like Tullytown, is 259 miles. To get back down to, like, I'm going to give you another, Maryland is 400. Like, you got to get up out of there in order to get loads that's going to make you some money. Or you're going to have to get paid money to go in there. 700 is not enough. Remember, I just told you, if you want me going down to the bottom of Florida, say 1,000 miles, you need to pay me 1,500. You're gonna have to pay me $1.50 a mile because you're gonna pay for my time to come up out of there. Because most places like New Hampshire, that's why I say I don't really go up northern area, because you can get stuck up in there, but it's not a lot that brings you out of there. Same with the East Coast, you can get to the East Coast, but you're gonna play in the East Coast. Northern East Coast, you can go up there, but it ain't gonna bring you nothing out of there. You can go to North South Dakota, you can go up there, but ain't nothing gonna bring you too much out of there. So when you're thinking about where you're going, which I owe y'all that video about how to reverse engineer your rate, you gotta think about what it's gonna take to get out of there. So to go up to South Carolina to New Hampshire for 76 cents, I'm telling you no out the bat, because if you wait, that's the overstand part. Don't overstand thinking I just got to move. Understand that you're already in South Carolina. There's going to be, for that one load, there's going to be 10, 15, 20 more loads that are going to pop up that'll take you into Georgia, that'll take you into Illinois, to go holler at Terry, go take you into Kentucky, that'll take you into Mississippi, Alabama, that'll take you into the circle. You don't want to take a load outside the circle to go outside the circle. You want to get back inside the circle. Only time you go outside the circle is if it's close enough to get you back in it. And if you go all the way to New Hampshire, you're so far outside the circle, it's going to take a lot to get back in. And that $700 you made, after you take out gas and stuff, by the time you finish going up there and then getting back into the circle, you're going to spend about $250 to $300 of your profit. And that's just on gas. I'm not even talking about the tolls to get you through New York and all that stuff. So at the end of the day, you might make $350, maybe $400 out that load after you do everything. So the answer to that is no. Go into the circle. Don't go outside don't pick up a load outside the circle and stay outside the circle. So no. That's the answer, especially for 76 cents. Now, if you'd have told me they would have came through and they gave you those overstand rates to go 921 miles, and you said, BG, they paying me $1,800, $1,900, Get in there and go drop it off. Drop that thing off and come back because you're getting $2 a mile. You're getting $1.75 a mile. Run up there, drop it off. You know you dead end back into the circle. You drop off in New Hampshire, get yourself back into like Ohio somewhere. Keep running. You're gonna spend about $100 extra in gas. But if they're gonna pay you $2.75, I mean $1.75 to $2 to get it, then yes. But for 76 cents, no. I'm gonna stop right there and I'm gonna go to the comments. So Terry, don't do it, bro. We did on Terry, no way. I'm telling you, it's my area. Hey, Terry know how to run up that east and make it rain. Not worth it? No. Y'all think I'm playing. This is Terry. I'm finna tell y'all right now. Listen to the clicks. No. 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 The quicks. Drive to Jersey or Allentown. Don't do it. I gotta look into this Walmart run for 400 daily that everyone on Facebook talking about. I haven't seen it, but let us know. Too low. Okay, I get it. Had a low week and was thinking about snatching anything to survive. But I will stick with what you taught me. Yes. We're making a video on that, and that's coming out this week because I watch y'all. I've done it too, and I want y'all not to do it. It's what brokers do, and I want you to understand. Basically, I don't want you doing no panic running. Go back and watch the video when I say stick to the long-term strategy versus short-term panic. Go back and watch that video. Plus, gas is super high. I told you, we ain't going up there. Jamar, I get it, but that's not the way. Got it. Man, them tolls are killing. Thanks, BG and everyone. Hey, that's what we do over here, fam. But that one right there was good enough. I'm not even going to hold y'all. I'm going to wrap it up with that one because I'm on the East Coast now. I normally do the lives at 7, and it's done by 8 for me, and I'm laying it down. But since I'm over here and we started at 8, 9 after 9, and I got a feeling. I don't know. I got that feeling. I went like newborn infant 8 this week. I think last week. I think this week I want to go to teenage ape. I'm going to go teenage ape. It ain't going to be no, it might be like a, we going to get them bags, man. So I'm going to end it right there because I know some of y'all already out there getting it. Y'all got that Friday pickup, Monday drop off. We got I got the Monday drop off. Some of y'all got the Monday pickup. We're going to let, because I told you we put out APB. So we're going to let, I know they're going to go back and watch it, but y'all remind me, we letting Ariana make it with Andrew because Ariana's birthday was the other day. And I thought we was going to sing happy birthday to her. Well, not sing, just say happy birthday. But we going to let her make it because she probably doing something fun this weekend for her birthday, her and Andrew. But we going to put out an APB if we don't see him next week. But either way it go, y'all go ahead, know what we got to do. Close them eyes and bow them heads. God, Lord, Jesus, we once again come to say thank you. We want to start off by saying thank you for the success and milestones that people in this fam has hit. We want to thank you for a 29-year wedding anniversary. We want to thank you for the $2,900 week. We want to thank you for the $500 to $600 day. We want to thank you just for the success that you are bestowing upon this family. We thank you for the members that weren't able to, the family members that weren't able to be here tonight. Help keep them safe. We thank you for the family members that had to deal with life, but they're back in tune with us again. We thank you for the members, that's the family members that continue to show up daily. We thank and ask that you continue to watch over all of us family members, those that are here and those that are not here, and but you bring us all back together again safely, not just with each other, but with the family that we leave behind as we hit these dangerous highways and byways and go out there to provide for our family and build and grind for our family. We ask that you keep us safe while we're on the road, keep them safe while we're away from them, and keep us all safe until we all meet again. I just ask these and many more blessings in your darling son Jesus' name. Amen. And just like that, fam, it's a wrap, baby. It's a wrap. I want y'all to get some rest. Y'all have a good night. Y'all have a blessed week. We definitely will chop up. We got videos already ready for this week. So I won't even say till the next live because we got a video that's probably going to drop tomorrow. That's if the missus ain't out there still making music. So either way it go, fam, y'all have a blessed night. Get that week going. Have a blessed week. Be with your families. Enjoy your families. Enjoy your loved ones. But it's for your boy. We finito. We done. So until the next video, y'all stay blessed.